Mad Dog Mattis stops one of Barack Obama's favorite military decisions. Barack Obama made a big mistake with the forcing of transgender issues on the United States military. The higher-ups in all military branches knew it and subtly said as so in many memos during the time of transition. Thankfully, the reality of how dangerous this progressive policy was is now finally being addressed. Mad Dog Mattis is not the type to take unnecessary risks with any soldier's life, and this is no exception. Mattis has stepped forward and is saying no to Obama's transgender military, and you know liberals are pissed. Via Conservative Tribune. An Obama-era mandate to allow transgender volunteers to serve in the military beginning this summer has been delayed indefinitely as senior military personnel from multiple branches of the armed forces continue to hold serious reservations, according to news reports. On May 8, a memo from Deputy Defense Secretary Robert Work ordered heads of the armed services to gauge the military's readiness to begin accepting transgender applicants on July 1, 2017, according to USA Today. However, that memo had some language in it that seems to open the door for criticism of the policy, which may very well have precipitated this rollback by Secretary of Defense James Mattis. The personnel policies of this department are designed to enhance the warfighting readiness and lethality of the force that protects our country, Work wrote in the memo according to USA Today. We do not intend to reconsider prior decisions unless they cause readiness problems that could lessen our ability to fight, survive and win on the battlefield. Everything after the word "unless" is what we want to pay attention to here. It opens the door for high-ranking officers to make arguments against the policy change in the name of bettering the military's capability to perform effectively. The assessments Work ordered were due back by May 31, and here we are in June with what Military Times is calling an indefinite delay. According to Military Times, the move is on hold as senior leaders within each of the services voiced lingering concerns about the Obama-era policy intended to end discrimination but dismissed by critics as social experimentation. Those critics have it exactly right. Folks, we have to accept the fact that the United States military, and any other military for that matter, is created for one purpose, and that is to neutralize enemies that are deemed a threat. It's not a social experiment. It's not even a particularly free place for those serving. Giving up freedoms most Americans take for granted is one of the many ways that our fighting men and women sacrifice for us. It's just not a place to forward a progressive agenda. I believe wholeheartedly that Mattis made the right decision for the safety of all American soldiers in this case, and I support him 100% in this decision. This isn't about whether he agrees with the concept of transgender, but instead, it is about his concern for the welfare of our military forces. What do you think of the decision to hold off on accepting transgenders into the military? Let us know in the comments.